Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 282, Lapras. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It's about the game Dead by Daylight, so if you don't want to really hear about it, then I give you a chance to meet the episode now. Alright, you had your chance. So, topic is by me if I didn't already say it. And it is, what are your most memorable memories, good or bad, of Dead by Daylight? Now, for me, of course, the only time that I played it was with my best friend last Sunday. Yeah, well, technically last Monday as well because we stayed up like super late. But anyway, yeah, I would say my most memorable memories was pretty much when uh, every time I'll start out with the good ones. Every time me or him or one of our teammates, if we were spectating or we just saw while we were trying to like hide or something, um, pretty much every time we would juke the killer, and we would pretty much completely have the killer just lose us. And we were just like so. It was just so funny. That was definitely like the good memories, and it's pretty much like about it when it comes to the good memories. It's just always fun when you just juke them and you see them lose you. Oh, it's great. It's so good. But anyway, then on to the bad memories. Um, I would pretty much say it's just whenever they, either when it's lag that gets you, even if you have good internet, just some reason it's weird that me and my best friend were like lagging and all that. Some of the times, like it was like really bad. Like we would get, the term is called rubber banding, and you would pretty much, say if you're walking forward and then a few seconds later you'd instantly be teleported back to where you started first, like quite a few steps back, and then it'll keep doing that for a while until it decides not to do it. But it's just crazy because sometimes it's like that. But anyway, like pretty much just those parts, and then also whenever you think you're fine and you think you're like getting away from the killer, and then they do some kind of stupid ability that pretty much stops you for like a few seconds or a good amount of time for them to be able to hit you. And then, you know, if you played the game or you've seen people play it, you pretty much know once you get hit once, you're pretty much guaranteed to get put on the hook or just put down until the killer decides to put you on the hook. And the hook, if you didn't already know, that's pretty much how the killer kills you. You if you get hit once, you'll get pretty way slower movement speed. You'll be like limping decently, but you're still slower than you are if you were like fully healed and running. And then once he hits you again, then you get knocked on the ground, and if he somehow just leaves you, you can like stay there and heal up, but you need to fully be able to heal, you need someone else. Just I think hold the right trigger on. I forget what the button was, but yeah, so there's like a chance, but then you'll get back up, but you're not like full health. You need like a med kit, which you can possibly find in a chest, or if you just start out, because you can get that from like your level up. So which I used to do that, like leveling up all that stuff, but I just like I don't really even care now. I just stick with the just nothing on it, so just we can play more, me and my best friend. So yeah, but anyway, I know it's helpful, but it's just like I don't really care to do it. It's really not all that interesting to me anymore to do that. If I find something in a chest in the map, then okay, that would be cool, but I'm not gonna bother trying to do my best to set up. I'm just gonna go in. But anyway, yeah, that's just the absolute worst, because you think you're gonna get away, and then they do something like a crazy ability that hits you when you didn't think they would get you, or like I said, the lag just catches up to you, and or you just get outplayed pretty much. You think they're gonna go like a certain way, but then you go that way, and then you pretty much get killed because you can't really don't have enough time to get away in time. But yeah, those are pretty much like my best memories. Even though I didn't play it that a huge amount, I still played it for a good amount of hours with my best friend, and I pretty much got like the main thing for the game. So pretty much those were my good memories. My memorable memories, good or bad, good and bad actually. So I'm curious to hear yours because I know there's gonna be lots of if you played the game and all that, lots of crazy ones. Um, yeah, so I'm curious to know because if you also have like some videos or something like that, I would be down to watch it because I would be interesting to see what exactly you did and that was so crazy. Like that one time where I said my best friend recorded and uploaded that one game that was like super clutch win for us to YouTube if you ever find that. But yeah, but anyway, it was if you have something like that or just want to put it in a comment, then let me know. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that topic. So before I get into Soul Silver, I want to talk about um, oh yeah, so yesterday that whole episode 277, how it was like um, it lost a second of audio, like it cut it out. Um, I watched the whole thing, like I heard it and everything, and I watched it. And that seemed to be the only part, so I'm not going to bother editing that back in because it's literally a second. But when it comes to like it having a big amount of stuff cut out, then that's when I'm going to be like worrying and try to like do my best to recover that or try to create that and put that like into editing. But with 277, that one it was fine. It was there's no reason to edit in that 1 second. It's literally you hardly notice if you didn't like of course create it yourself because it literally like skips and it kind of sounds normal. But yeah, so that's pretty much like the only thing that happened in there. And yeah, I did figure out what exactly that was. Pretty much like I said, um, when it shows the TMP file, there's already a TMP file. I forget what that's called. I don't know what that's called actually. I don't know what a TMP stands for. Maybe temp file? Or I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, pretty much there's already the app I use for checking my files and all that on my Kindle is called ES File Explorer. It's a really great app. I've used it for such a long time since I pretty much first started using it whenever I started doing the whole ROM thing on my Kindle because you need to be able to access those files to be able to get those ROMs and all that sorted out. So it's really helpful. You're able to sort things to be really organized, but also um, anyway, the main thing you check for like the videos and all that when you record for if you're on a Kindle at least, you go to DCIM or I think it's DCMI. It's either DCIM or DCMI. It's one of those. But pretty much that, and then you go into camera, and then that's where the videos go that you record it like in your camera app. That's default with the Kindle. But anyway, there's like a lot of other devices that you're able to use ES File Explorer on. But anyway, so there's like a normal, it says ES check, and that's a TMP file as well, but that's usually no memory at all. But whenever this happens, like when I said, if it like loses audio, or if there's just like a random TMP file that's like almost, I think the same ID number as the video, like the ID number I mean is like what its default name is, because usually with these videos, once you've done recording them, whatever, how long you record them, whenever you finish, it's usually with pictures as well. It gives the exact date, year, day, and the day of the month and the month of the year. That's how that goes. And then it gives like a long line of number after it. Not super long, maybe like five numbers, but that's pretty much it when it comes to that. But if those match, then that means that's part of the video, and you want to make sure to keep that just in case you can use that to, like, I don't know, import it to the video for editing. But I didn't bother with it because, like I said, it was literally a second that it was lost. So I think that's fine. But if y'all ever wanted to know what that exactly meant, that's what it means. It's like part of the of the video, both footage and audio. So yeah, so I know it sounds really confusing, but whenever that happens to you and you have the same problem that I did, I can try to help because, like I said, I've never really done editing before on a video, but eventually I will, like I said, because when it comes to whenever I find a shiny that I'm going to be like training and all that, I'll be making a whole sprite animation and like editing that and all that. So yeah. But like the default video that I found it, like say if I find Lapras, shiny Lapras in this episode, I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to save that for, you know, the sprite animation. So yeah, anyway. So that whole thing I just want to make sure to tell you about. So yeah. But anyway, I suppose now I should talk about Pokemon Soul Silver, because I'm trying to think of the other stuff. Yeah. I guess so. Alright. Well, anyway, what I did on Pokemon Soul Silver yesterday, I continued on to the ship that goes to Kanto, and I defeated all the trainers and all that. Did the whole thing that you gotta do on the boat to be able to finish up, to get on to Kanto. And also, if you didn't know, the old man who's like, you help him out to get his daughter back and all that, he gives you the metal coat, and that's really important for me because my good old Onix, Rocky, can evolve into Steelix with that. I just need someone to like trade with, like a real person to trade with. So yeah, whenever that happens, that'd be cool because it's an evolution, so that's gonna make. And not only that, it adds the steel typing on to. Well, I'm pretty sure Steelix is steel ground. So yeah, that would be cool because that's a way stronger type than rock ground because rock ground just gets bodied by grass, water. I think ice too, because ice I'm pretty sure is super effective against at least ground, but I think rock as well because I know rock is super effective against ice, but I don't know if ice is super effective against rock. But either way, like I said, and Onix just has horrible special defense, so most of the time he's gonna get one-shotted when he gets hit by a special 4 times effective super effective move, or if it's just 2 times, just normally super effective against him. But once he turns to a Steelix, he'll at least be able to only really be weak, super weak to stuff like Surf and, well, not exactly Surf, I mean like a water special attack and fire special attacks. Now he's a steel type, so yeah. But anyway, I will save that until either I trade to myself when I finally get that copy, another copy, or if I trade with someone like a fan or a friend that is going to be very nice to help me out with that. Because I still want it to happen, even though if I might not use them to, you know, battle all that often, like against other people, I still want to have it just to have it because, you know, Rocky's part of the team, you know, it's gonna beat the game with him. But anyway, so anyway, I got that, and then I made it all the way to Vermilion City. That's just where you end up after you get off the boat. But then I explored the whole Vermilion City, took on the gym, and defeated it. But oh man, that Lieutenant Surge battle, holy crap! The only problem I would say was his Raichu because I wanted Noctowl to get training because he was the one in front. Anyway, it's the last one. We'll check the episode. But yeah, it ended up being really bad because his Raichu kept setting up double team and got it all the way up to 6 double teams, and it took so long to defeat him. But in the end, I did defeat him, so yeah. But anyway, I'll probably talk about this more next episode. But anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon. As long as you don't put yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below. And I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin, and goodbye.